guys, it's Dina here again with another quick review and some swatches for you of the Victoria's Secret palette that they came out with recently called the Nakeds. This is a really cute palette. I picked it up at actually online at the Victoria's Secret website because it was sold out in the store. But this is a kind of, I guess, their version of the Naked palette from Urban Decay. So it's actually a really decent palette. It's not the best one that I have, and we'll get to that in just a second here, but I will show you what the palette includes. It does have 10 eyeshadows, an eyeliner, and a dual-ended eyeshadow brush. So the package itself comes with this little card here that has all the shades in it, but the shades themselves are not listed on the actual packaging on the back, so if you lose this, you're kind of out of luck as far as knowing what colors you have. But the palette here it's really cute. It's probably about the same width as the Too Faced palettes, I would say. Like, this is one of the newer Too Faced palettes, so yeah, they're about the same size. This is the Natural at Night palette, but yeah, so it's made out of cardboard, but then it's like reinforced with this design, and I'm not sure how to explain this, but it's like a rose gold, and it's really, really pretty. Like, it's really shiny. And then the thing on the top here is a metal plate, and then it looks like it's just like bolted down here. So, and then this looks like diamonds, but it's really just this color underneath it. So it's really cute. Again, there are 10 shades. It has a mirror that is the size, probably about 3/4 of the length or the width of the lid, but I'm not going to show you that because it will blind you. But this is the palette here, and I did use this the past couple days, and I did a review on this last night actually and uploaded the video, and for some reason, I don't know why, but the whole thing just completely disappeared. It was really weird. So I'm just going to go over the shades real quick with you and kind of tell you a little bit about each one, and then we'll let you make your own decision whether you think that it's worth the price or not. So again, it was $28. I think it's $28.50 actually, and I did receive a coupon in the mail today, ironically, that was like a $10 off any purchase thing, and it was for my birthday, which is next month, so it's kind of funny that that came. So if you have a birthday coming up and you have a coupon, you can get this for $18.50, which is definitely a steal. So just real quick, I'll go over what comes in the palette. It comes with a black eyeliner. This eyeliner here, it's just a regular pencil liner, which I hate sharpening liners, but the quality of the eyeliner is actually quite good. Let's see, it says extreme black, and it doesn't say whether it's like waterproof or anything like that, so I'm not sure, but it does have some decent pigmentation here. I'll just gently swatch that for you. So I wore it on the waterline the past couple days, and it does hang out quite well for your waterline, so it's not bad. I mean, it definitely adds to the likability of this palette here. The second thing that comes with the palette is the crappiest chintzy little brush I've ever seen. Like, the palettes that come from the Dollar Tree are better than this. Like, this should be like a $5 for $1. I mean, it is complete crap. Like, it's so soft, and it's super duper like thin and chintzy, and it's just a piece of crap. So I don't think you're going to be able to do anything with this besides, like, get a bunch of fallout all over. I mean, like, it is so stinking soft, it ain't even funny. So that definitely needs some improvement. But as far as the palette goes, I'm just going to swatch these over plain skin, no primers, no anything, and then we'll go from there and see what you think. So I'm just going to swatch them like top to bottom, you know, kind of like this. So we'll just go over real quick. So the first one is called Barely Pink. The second one is called Warm Vanilla. So these are the two highlight shades of the palette. The Barely Pink is a pinky kind of champagne color, and then the Warm Vanilla is just that, a vanilla like golden color. So we'll swatch these on the skin here so you can kind of see, and that actually looks like a really crappy swatch, and I don't know why it did that because these are actually pretty colors. So we'll try it again. I used them today and they did work out quite well. So there we go. So as you can maybe see the difference in the two, I'll try and turn this on to where maybe you can see a little bit better, but I doubt it. So this one is more of the champagne, and this is more of the like gold color, and it's hard to tell in this lighting here, but they are really pretty highlight colors. Okay, so the second group here is going to be Copper Sand and Tawny Pink. So here are those two colors right there. So the Copper Sand is like a coppery golden skin tone color, and then the Tawny Pink is like a pinky, trying to think of how to explain this, like a brownish pink, I guess you could say. And for some reason, I don't know why these are not swatching so great tonight, but they, you know, they're not horrible. I mean, they're not the greatest by no means, but, you know, for if you can get this palette at a decent price, or if you're like me and just collect palettes, you know, this is definitely one to add to your collection. So there are those colors there. Alright, the next one is Greystone and Smoky Lilac, and Greystone is just like a taupey brown, and then the Greystone is just like more of a burgundy toned brown. It's very similar to the Tawny Pink color. It's just kind of like a darker version of it. So as you can see, those two are quite similar. One's just darker than the other. So you've got like the taupey brown there, and then as you can see, this one's got a lot more pinky red, brownish colors to it. So I know my color descriptions are out there. Alright, the next one is going to be Brown Sable and Sparkling Brown, which these two are my favorite out of the palette. As you can see, they're very, very pigmented. The Brown Sable is more of a cool toned brown. So you can see that there. And then the Sparkling Brown has more of like a green tone to it when you swatch it on your finger, but then when you swatch it on your hand, it's just brown. It's really weird. Like this one looks like it almost has like blue tones to it, and then this one's kind of like the greenish brown color. So those two are definitely my favorite from the palette, besides the Sparkling Black one. Like, oh, it's so pretty. But now these are very smooth. A couple of them do have like a shimmer glitter to them, but they are not chunky. You can't feel the glitter at all on the skin, so that's definitely a bonus. Here are the two. Now I will tell you, this charcoal black that is the matte black, it is very, very, very soft and powdery, and it will give you extreme fallout. So you'll have to be very careful with this color when you wear it. But as you can see, this is the Sparkling Black, and it has beautiful iridescent, like bluish, blue and like white glitters to it, or like just like an iridescent glitter. It's really pretty. And then this is the black. And I did this last night, so I'm going to do this again. I swatched that. This is what's left on my finger, so as you can see, there's a lot of pigmentation. But if I just sit here and just tap, see that? All that fallout? Like, it has horrible fallout. So you're going to have to be very careful and tap your brush off really well, or you're going to look like a raccoon. So I'm just trying to help everyone avoid that, because I know how much a pain in the butt that is to get off, especially if you're like me and do your foundation first, which is probably not the best way to do it, but that is just the way I've done it my whole life, and I just don't want to change it. So anyway, again, this is what the colors are on the little insert that comes in it. This is the these are the swatches here, so you can see. And there's the fallout, of course, all over my hand. And yeah, so it's not bad. The palette right here, this part right here, is really super duper cheapy plastic. Like, it literally can pull out, and it just comes right out of the palette, and it's just like this cheap, flimsy plastic, like crap. So I don't really like that about it. You know, you'd think for $28 you could get a little bit better packaging, but the outside packaging is really, really pretty. So, you know, you kind of give a little, get a little type thing. But yeah, overall, I'd give this like a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect by no means. It does have some flaws with the fallout. A couple of the shades are not near as pigmented as I feel they should be, because I do have very light skin, and some of these shades don't show up that well. So, you know, I guess if you could be a little bit heavy-handed, that might help. But, you know, like I said, I collect palettes, so I was going to pick it up regardless if I loved it or hated it. I wasn't going to take it back because it's just the fact of having it as an option. But I did wear it today. The shades did stay on all day. They didn't seem to fade away. Used it with my primer potion that I always use, so that did work well. Yeah, so, you know, it's not bad. I wouldn't discourage against it, but I know that there are better alternatives, I would say. Like, my favorite palette would be either the Too Faced Return of Sexy palette or the palette from the Balm called not Shady Lady, but the Nude palette. That's probably my favorite. And that one I actually got off Hope Look. Or no, actually I bought this off their website right around Christmas time or New Year's or whatever. Took this on the cruise that we went on. And I love this palette. So if you're looking for a really good palette that is affordable, check out Hope Look when they have the Balm on there and pick you one of these up. I believe they end up being like 18 bucks. They're worth it. Very, very much so worth it. So anyway, yeah. That's just my quick review on this. Just wanted to share it with you. You know, pick it up if you like shades, because I do. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe if you're new. I do a lot of reviews and things like that. If you are wondering, because a lot of people will ask, the shade that I'm wearing on my nails right now is from my August Glam bag, and it is the Neon Pink from the Andrea's Choice line, and it actually does not come off pink at all. It comes up like a orange unless you have it in direct light, and then it looks pink. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I really like it. It's very shimmery, not shimmery, but very shiny. I just put my Out the Door top coat on there, and yeah, I like it a lot. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.